Hi, everyone. Welcome to UUCP. I'm Mary Beth. I'll be your service leader today. My pronouns are she and her. First and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all you who are mothers. Thank you for sharing your day with us. We really appreciate it. And welcome. If this is your first time, we are just so excited to have you. We're honored that you decided to give us a shot. We hope you love it as much as the people who come all the time love it. And welcome to those people as well. So let's take a deep breath. I know I need one. We'll breathe in. And then Nancy, would you come up and help me light the chalice lighting? And I just have a short little, lyric, if you will. It's an ode to holidays. Okay. For some, it's the most joyous day to celebrate, laugh, and play. For others, it's a time to be sad, maybe even angry, resentful, or mad. But for all, it's a time for reflection, to appreciate your chosen family with whom you've built a connection. Thank you. And if you are willing and able, at this point, we'll say our covenant together. It'll be up here on the screen if you'll just stand with me. Thank you. Okay. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is all. This is our covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Thank you. You may be seated. I didn't introduce our pianist when we all were coming in this morning. I'm so sorry. This is Walt Dunham, and he's our pianist today. A friend of Tom Botsford, and we have another Walt Kattner here, is going to play us a little offertory. Thank you. So at this time, I'll invite our ushers to come up, and while they're passing around the basket, Walt will play us something. Just so you know, we are member-funded only, so anything that you get, we run off of you, basically. So anything you can give, we really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Walt. Like butter, right? Oof, it's so good. Okay, at this time, I want to invite Nancy up, and this is kind of it's a recognition, really, yeah? And you want to give a little introduction about it?
Do I have a microphone? Yes. Each year we try to recognize those that have contributed to our children's RE program, religious education program, and this year we will do the same. We do it on Mother's Day, and it's exciting that we have this program. It's exciting that we have as many people involved in the program as we do, and we are going to recognize a few of them, and we're going to start. I have lots of papers. Yeah. And we're going to start with two people that have held it together for the last year plus. And if they're here, they come up. It's Bradley Vincent and Denise. And we have just a little token of appreciation, and you get first choice. And Marcy Moreland has popped in periodically. Whenever something comes up for children, it's Marcy Moreland. Marcy. Help yourself. And over the last year, we've had a couple of leaders, but currently we have an exciting time coming with Honor Bell. Please. We appreciate Honor, and they get to get one too. All right. And working with Honor is Angela Stubbs, and she has shown up religiously. I don't know how to say it. Every single Sunday for weeks. We appreciate it. And James Broadway has joined the team. And Laura Keith King has popped into the service, and we appreciate your volunteering in another capacity. Now I'm going to ask at this time, there will be the next slide, and I would like for us all to read it together about them. So this is a time for you to be able just to listen. Okay, together. We celebrate your calling and pledge to support you and others in our communities who are involved in the lives of our children and youth. Okay, and if you'll remain standing, and I'd like the children to come up. That's what's important about this program. So please come up. The children and youth. Come on up. We want to dedicate our time and our energy to these young people. So on the next slide, if we can read together. Children and youth, we lift up your hearts and minds as you develop in our community. We believe in you and care about your education, both here and outside of the UCB walls. And I wondered if you would help us. I'm going to ask parents and guardians that have supported you to stand. If you would stand, if you are a parent or a guardian, wonderful. And in addition to that, we have people that have done extra things. Please remain standing, that's right. We have people that have done extra things for our kids, and we are going to read their names aloud. And if each of you would, as they stand, if you would give them their certificate. Would? Okay. Baron Collins, is she here? And just take it to her. Yeah, there we go. Just take her. And Brett Ramsey, and if you he's carrying the sound right here, just Joe Vincent, who's back there, has helped. A lot of these people helped with the Halloween event, and it was very exciting. Athena is not here, that's it, okay. Liv Stevens. Terry Christopherson, not here, and Lauren Anzalco. And we'll read the next slide. We pledge our support to parents and guardians. Part of our role is to encourage and strengthen youth as you care for children, youth, and young adults. And now all of us together. We seek together courage, wisdom, and strength to make positive differences in our lives and the life of our congregation. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So we're done with all of that, and now we can get on to the exciting bit. I want to introduce Tom Botsford and his friends, and they will introduce themselves. But please help me welcome our awesome musicians for today.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Mother's Day. It is my pleasure to present Holly Shelton this morning with a special Mother's Day performance. And she will be visiting with you about it as we go along. Holly, the first tune is As Time Goes By.
You must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss. Sigh is just a sigh. The world never lets all things apply. As time goes by. Thank you. What a great crowd. I'm Holly Shelton, I'm just happy to be here. And my friend Walt Dunham came with me today to play. And so nice to meet Jack. Walt is an old friend. We got two Walts on the stand. And Tom, of course, and I just met Brett. Thank you for your kindness. So many of you have already been so kind. We've got some more good music for you. This is one of my favorite tunes, and all of these tunes remind me of things my mother would have loved, and perhaps that's a common thread for me as to the choice of tunes, and you'll learn about some that Tom is fond of as well. The next one is called The Way You Look Tonight. Someday, when I'm all alone, when the world is cold, I will feel it. the way you look tonight. Come on, just the way you look this morning. Sound good back there, Jack, keeping us all together?
Yeah.
Let's have fun. That sounds incredible.
Well, Holly, you sound great this morning, and it's a treat to have Holly here. Holly is an old friend,
Yes, it is.
and reminds me of my mother in the sense that mother was a big fan of Holly Shelton. And Holly came up and did a couple of concerts all the way up in Opelika, Auburn. Oh, that's been I don't know how many years ago that was, but it was a.
Picture, that was wonderful.
She charmed the whole community, I think, and many of you know that she has quite a career behind her. She has a number of accomplishments. One thing I distinctly remember when I first came here, Holly was performing with the Primetime Trio. I don't know if you remember that. Bobby Van Dusen was on piano, and John went on drums, and Tim Jackson bass. Is that right?
Absolutely.
And at any rate, Holly, it's great to have you here this morning. Thank you very much for working this out. By the way, as it's Mother's Day, you may notice the flowers. I have a white one here because my mother has passed, but pink ones are for mothers who are still living. I think that's the tradition. But it goes back, I think, to the first Mother's Day, the favorite flower of the founder of the first Mother's Day. I should know her name this morning, but it was a white carnation. So there may be some left. To pick them up and think of your mother today.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. That's quite a history behind the colors of the carnations. If you want to look it up, it's kind of interesting. But one thing Holly agreed to do was to play a song my mother used to play when I was growing up. I'd hear it wafting through the house. The Man I Love by George Gershwin. You may know that. From the Porgy and Bess is the great show it comes from, and some other tunes from that show, Summertime. They didn't necessarily so. Holly, you said you thought these lyrics were very dramatic, and they are. But in the context of this musical, I guess that
I have a little history on that.
okay, well, tell us.
Well, the Gershwin, we call them the Gershwin sisters, George and his sister Ira. That's a joke. They're a joke. But many of their songs are in or considered the great American songbook. And there's a reason for that.
Oh, yeah.
We revere everything that came out of the Gershwin family. But this was written for the 1924 score of a musical comedy by the Gershwins called Lady Be Good. But it was unfortunately deleted from that show. And then it was put into the Gershwins' 1927 government satire, Strike Up the Band, which you may have heard of, where it appears as The Man I Love and The Girl I Love, which closed out of town. Bummers. It was considered then, but rejected from, 28 Ziegfeld hit Rosalie. So the song was finally used as the title of and prominently featured many 20 years later in 47, the film noir drama or melodrama, The Man I Love, starring Ida Lupino and Bruce Bennett.
Oh.
So that's how it came to be. Isn't that funky?
That is
I was kind of
fascinating.
amazed. And I actually kind of remember who Ida Lupino was. She was beautiful.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah. So
It's a challenging tune set too. I
well,
would
it's a
say.
little drama. Yeah.
So,
And you know I love a little drama. I am a little drama. 6'1" drama. Shall we do it, Maestro? All right. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best pushing to make him stay. You look at me and smile, I understand. And in a little while, you'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know it won't say a word. Maybe I shall be here someday, maybe one day, maybe not. Still, I'm sure to be here one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my goodness day. You'll build a little home just meant for two, from which I'll never roam. Who would you? And still I'm waiting for
So, the next tune is Unforgettable.
which is an unforgettable tune.
It really is.
I picked unforgettable because in my life, my mom was unforgettable. And she hated to be called mom. She wanted to be called mother or mommy, although I was past that about 6, I guess. My mother was an actress and a singer and did 52 weeks of Mama Rose and Gypsy at Front Street Theater in Memphis while I was growing up, 3 different runs. And I sat in the back of the theater. I never had a babysitter. So that's kind of how I manifested. And I eventually did Mama Rose with my husband's PSC, and Mama's was unforgettable. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a star that moves to me. Must be hard to develop an omelet. Can't imagine doing it. All right, we've got one more for you. I hope these songs are hitting home with some of you a little bit. And as I said before, please feel free to sing along. This one's a little more modern. It was brought to life in a film called Beaches by the great Bette Midler, who is one of my favorite performers. There's nothing that woman didn't and couldn't do, and probably still does. I don't know. She is living, isn't she? Yes. I am. That's for damn sure. Excuse me. You didn't mean to say that. You can take the singer out of the saloon, but you can't take the saloon out of the singer. Oh well. Let's try it, Paul, shall we? We have birds in this song. When Beneath My Wings is the name. And I think that wrote it with, Jeff Silbar and Larry Henley. And the Bette Midler version came out in 1988. I'm sorry to interrupt there, Walt, but it won Song of the Year and Record of the Year at the Grammys in 1990. That's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah.
I don't really have an intro for that.
Just play me a chord, but it's fine. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You've always walked a step behind. Now you belong. I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Your beautiful face without a name, and I never once heard you complain. Sing it with me, don't know this. Did you ever lie on my hero? You're everything I'd like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. It might help you to know my voice, but I've already got you right here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Singers and performers, we'd be nothing without you. Did you ever know my hero? You're everything I'd like to be. And I can fly higher, of course, than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Mama, you're my hero. You are the wind beneath my Walt Katner, other Walt, Sue Slater, and my friend Mr. Tom Foster. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. Wow, so same time next week? Yep. Okay, great, we got that settled. Thank y'all so much. Again, happy Mother's Day. We really appreciate y'all sharing it with us. So, Sunday Sweets out back. Thank you. Go in peace. Thanks.